What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the DS Asylum. I'm your warden, Dimitri Strine, and today I want to talk about the whole controversy surrounding the new pity system implemented in Dragon Ball Legends. So, we've got a divided community, as do most things that get added to Dragon Ball Legends. They divide the community because Legends will only ever try and benefit their paying player base, and that in itself will only ever piss off the free player base. So everything they do divides the player base, and this is no different. But I feel like this has caused a lot more hate than anything they've ever implemented before. And I feel like this is something that's going to last a while. So what is the big controversy, right? The controversy is this pity system is whack for when it comes to free-to-play players, right? That's the whole controversy, and part of that controversy is paid players. I'm going to just reference Goresh here because he's the biggest one. When it comes to, paid players who support this system, he is, top dog. So I'm going to be mentioning him, and he's the one that gets the most, backlash for it and everything, because again, he's the big dog. So people like Goresh have come out in support and have firmly supported it, have not let their opinions be changed by the masses in support of the system. And that's actually where the big controversy comes from. I think people could be okay with the system being garbage if everyone universally agreed that the system was garbage, but that's not how things work. A lot of paid players think it's great, which of course they do. It was designed specifically for them. And a lot of free players think it's shit because it doesn't help them at all, because of course it wasn't designed for us. Now, there is one piece of controversy that Goresh continues to be adamant about is good, and it pisses me off. So, one of the biggest things that he's repeated a lot over the past few days is you have a choice. So one of the biggest things that's irritating people is the fact that Step Up banners no longer give both GSP tickets and Legends tickets. They give neither of those things. It's only the summon coins, and you have to get the GSP tickets or the Legends tickets from the shop. And Goresh is adamant this is a good thing because you have a choice. And my thing is, there is one video where he was talking about it, and he said, would you rather not have the choice? To my answer to that is yes, I would rather not have the choice. I would rather both of those things just be given to me like they have been for the past 3 years. I shouldn't have to make that choice. And that's what Goresh and people like him are not understanding, and that's why that's why they're getting a lot of backlash for it. That's why Goresh has been getting just dogpiled with BS, because I don't think he seems to understand. I'm gonna say this in a very condescending way, but I mean it fits what I'm saying, and that is two is better than one. Having a guaranteed drop of two things is better than having to choose between one, the other, or if you summon enough, neither, because if you do enough summons and can afford any of the Legends Limited Z power, you're obviously going to get that over the GSP or the Legends tickets. So there's a chance you get neither of these things when you used to get both, and that is what the problem is. That is where me and Goresh have a disconnect. That is where I'm like, are you stupid, or do you work for Bandai and are contractually obligated to kiss their ass? Because you can't see that being guaranteed two things is better than not being guaranteed one thing. You can't see that? You can't see that a guaranteed two is better than a not even guaranteed one? I don't know what to do for you at that point. I honestly don't know what to do for you at that point. Now, one thing I will agree with Goresh on is people are focusing way too hard on the fact that it takes 40,000 crystals to get a copy of the LF from the shop. I'm gonna be honest with you, yes, that's whack, but I'm gonna tell you why it's whack. It's not whack because free-to-play players will never have access to it. I find it whack because you mean to tell me that in your tiny mind, Bandai Namco, one copy of an LF is worth 40,000 crystals? What? No. Hell no. First of all, I'll probably pull the unit in that amount of time. And second of all, why the hell would I do that? If I have 50 coins, you wanna know what I'm spending it on? The 600 Legends Limited Z Power, which if I've already pulled the new LF, I could just put that into the unit instead of going for the 50 coin. And then probably either a 200 Legends Limited Z Power or some GSP tickets. Like, I would say that the new LF for 50 coins is actually the worst value out of everything there, including the 20 Legends tickets. I would actually say that the Legends tickets themselves are a better value than the LF unit. Because, first of all, LF units ain't shit. I think we all know this. Unless you have a 7+ star LF, there's a few exceptions, but for the most part, 7+ star LF, otherwise it's completely worthless to you. And a 7+ star LF is not something free-to-play players will ever have within a 365-day period. I mean, if you get really lucky, you can. I have a 7-star Corrupted Zamasu. For the most part, no one is going to really ever have a 7+ star LF. You have your exceptions. Once every 5 years, you might get lucky like me. But outside of that, it's not going to happen. So LF units are virtually useless to you. I would honestly recommend that you never try and summon for an LF. Honestly, I don't think you should ever summon on a step-up banner. Like, that's my thing. I feel like step-up banners are the least valuable banners in the game, and they have been for probably almost a year. I think it's been almost a year since... It's been about a year since step-up banners actually felt important. Zenkai banners are obviously better value. Legends All-Star banners are better value because all the multis are GSP multis and there's far less units, and the units that are on those banners usually can fill an entire team. Now, granted, that team for the past few months has only ever been Rival Universe or Powerful Opponent, but it's something. It's two different teams. That's more than what the game likes to buff at a single time, so... But, yeah, I would say Legends All-Star banners right now, other than the Zenkai banners, are probably the highest value banners in the game. Even the Legends pickup banners are higher value than step-up banners, simply because of the GSP multis. GSP multis, all the LFs have the same pull rate, so if you're chasing any LF, doesn't really matter, and they're just better. Like, Ultimate Legends pickup banners are just strictly better than step-up banners. And the summon coins you get from step-up banners don't make step-up banners any more valuable. The coins there are kind of valuable, but the banner itself is not. You can't just slap something onto a banner and then just automatically makes it valuable. That's not how that works. The summon coins are not good enough. Honestly, I would say the summon coins are not good enough to make step-up banners valuable. I would honestly recommend that you never summon on a step-up banner. They're horrible banners to summon on, and they have you chasing LFs that you're probably not going to pull. So, yeah, just summon on Legends All-Star banners and Zenkai banners. Like actually, that is a far better use of your time. Because pretty much any unit that appears on a step-up banner is going to be on a Legends All-Star banner at some point. And Legends All-Star banners tend to have pretty good units on them. They have to have good units, otherwise what incentive is there for you to summon? Because people are under the impression that step-up banners are valuable because their structure is different. But in reality, all a step-up banner is a regular banner with no daily discounts. That's all a step-up banner is. It's a normal banner with no daily discounts. Especially now. Like, now that the GSP tickets and the Legends tickets are gone and all that's left is the summon coins, Step up banners are actually just normal banners with no daily discounts and one periodic extreme or higher guaranteed multi. That's it. Step up banners are fucking whack. And I honestly think people shouldn't be so upset about the summon coins, because I don't think they're all that great. Outside of the 600 Legends Limited Z Power for 30 coins, which free-to-play players will not have access to unless they only summon once every 6 months, which is not an exaggeration. Like, if I were to actually do the math, you would probably only be able to summon once every 6 months if you were only going for the Legends Limited Z Power. So outside of that, there's no reason to even collect these damn coins to begin with. And step up banners are so absolutely terrible that they're not worth even doing for those coins. The coins aren't good enough to justify summoning on just this absolutely horrible banner. Like, all step up banners are just terrible. I don't care how good the unit on it is. If the banner sucks, don't summon on it. Like, if the banner format sucks, don't summon on it. I don't care how good the unit is. And that's just the reality of it. So, in terms of the controversy that surrounds all of this and the YouTubers and everything, I do think that the paid YouTubers such as Goresh are completely in the wrong with their opinions. I don't think they are looking at this with the proper mindset. I think they are so heavily focused on only trying to see the positive that they just completely ignore the simple math. They just refuse to just believe that 2 is better than 1. But at the same time, I think people are getting way too bent out of shape over these summon coins, which really aren't that great. The Legends Limited Z Power is amazing, but it costs so many coins that most free-to-play players will not have access to them ever. And because of that, for free-to-play players, summon coins are pretty much useless. I mean, at best, you'll be able to get 1 GSP, maybe 2 if you save. Like, you might be able to get, like, if you save for maybe like 3 months, like let's say you only summon on step up banners, you might be able to get 1 GSP every single time. Or let's say you only summon during like celebrations, you could probably get like 1 thing of 200 Legends Limited Z Power every time. But if you're someone who doesn't like the fact that they have to miss out just because they don't have a bunch of zeros in their bank account, or because they do have a bunch of zeros in their bank account, but the placement of those zeros are not optimal, meaning the 1 is behind the zeros, not in front of it. If you're that type of person, you just won't ever see anything. And if you're the type of person who does save for 6 months at a time, you're boring, and I actually want nothing to do with you, because you're boring, your life is probably boring, and you really need other shit to do if you have some weird fucking fetish with saving your crystals for 6 months at a time just to summon for a unit that you're probably not gonna get. But that's gonna be it, pretty much. Paid players, you're in the wrong here, but free players, calm the hell down, would you? It's not that serious. These coins are whack. Step up banners in general are whack. Just stop summoning on step ups. Summon on Zenkai. Summon for Zenkais and Legends All-Star units, and just stop summoning on step up banners. But that's going to be it from me. I'm Agati here. If you enjoyed this video, do make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that join button if you can. It really does help the channel out. All the links you could ever want are in the description down below, and I will see all of you inmates back here at the asylum for the next video. Peace.